What is up, my friends? Thank you for joining me, Andrew Axum with Axum Outdoor Adventures. Got myself a new guitar this weekend. Got myself a beautiful little Martin. It is one of their budget X lines, I think they call it, but I've always wanted a Martin, so I finally got myself one. But I did want to tear myself away from playing this thing a little bit this weekend, get outside and do some sling shooting. Had a wonderful time last weekend at the Hocking Hills tournament. Amy was able to join me, and neither of us were able to spend as much time at the tournament as we wanted due to how we were feeling a little bit. I ended up going this week and getting one of those allergy tests where they prick me all over my arm and back, and so hopefully be putting all that behind me soon. But like I said, we did have a wonderful time, and I want to get out and do some sling shooting this weekend, not just sit inside all weekend. I wanted to share something with you, though. My buddy, Hopper Elliott, him and Samantha are wonderful people who I've met a couple times in real life and a little bit over social media. Hopper came up to me and gave me a frame, and it's downstairs. I'm going to go down there and shoot it in just a minute, but he came up and gave me a wonderful frame made by Tim Henry, one of his Coyote Customs, and it just really touched me. That was his way of saying thanks for introducing them to Slingshots, I guess, which I'm partially responsible for, they've said, through my videos, and that means a lot to me. But I know that they've taken the hobby and ran with it, and they're just really a great part of our community. That really touched me, though, to get that frame, so I'm going to take that out and shoot it today. I've always wanted a Tim Henry anyway. But I had a question on Facebook Messenger from my buddy Roy Perkins, and Roy was asking about some of the wrap I put on frames, and it just so happened I needed to order some. So I sent him the link to the wrap that I put on frames, but I bought a couple of bags. I bought one of the sizes I normally use, and I noticed they had a 2-inch size this time as well, so I got one of those. So I'm going to take you guys down to my garage. I'm going to band up my new Coyote Custom and may put some wrap on there, but even if I don't, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So let's head downstairs and we'll get that thing banded up. So this is that little beauty I was talking about. This is the Coyote Custom that Hopper walked up and handed me, and I just appreciated that so much because I've always wanted one of Tim's frames, and if I had picked one myself, this would have been the exact one I would have picked. I don't know if this is the Beagle or not. It looks kind of like the Beagle to me, but I've always wanted a Beagle because I thought those were neat, and I like just that shape. I've always wanted to try it, and I love those colors. Tim did a really nice job with his trying to get in focus with his work there. It's just beautiful. So thank you so much, Hopper, and I'm sure Samantha had something to do with that as well. Appreciate it, you guys. Like I was talking about, Roy asked me about the kind of wrap I put on frames, and this is what it is. I don't even remember what it's called. I will pin the link to this one in the comments. It's off of Amazon where I got it, and they're not very expensive at all. You can see there's several colors, and it's that athletic tape. I've already went through one container of this stuff. That's how much I like it, but it's just sort of that gauzy athletic self-stick stuff, and it doesn't last forever, depending on how long you shoot, how often you shoot the frame. You know, I don't have to replace it super often. It will start to come off sometimes, and some of the lighter colors start to look kind of grimy after you stick your hand down in all the rusty balls. But I went ahead this time. That's the 1-inch size, and I got a 2-inch size that I saw they had as well, because one of the reasons I've ran out of this is because sometimes if I have a frame, let's say this one for example, I don't know that I'm going to put any on this at all, but let's say I wanted to thicken up the palm swell area. Sometimes I'll use a lot of this stuff to kind of thicken it up or padding it up, and you run out of the 1-inch pretty quickly. So I don't know if I just missed the 2-inch the first time, but anyway, got both of them now. So I'm going to go ahead and band this frame up, and while I do that, I'm going to show you guys some of the footage that I got at Hocking Hills this year, and then I will meet you out in the backyard and we'll take some shots with this lovely little Coyote Custom. looks like a man in serious contemplation.
Fans.
How you doing, sir?
Well, how are you?
Good.
See ya.
So just judging from the parking lot, it looks like a pretty good crowd. It looks like more to me than last year.
There he is.
Hey. Hey, man, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good, I didn't see you standing there. I was enamored by the instruments.
Yeah.
How's it going, gentlemen? Pretty good. Well, yeah, I bought a Subaru Crosstrek. Hey Nathan, how you doing, man?
Good to see you, man.
I didn't recognize you with your sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Howdy, howdy. Pretty good.
That's it?
Easy enough.
All right, get up here.
Excuse me, buddy.
Blue ball. Purple.
What's up, Andrew?
Hey man, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I heard you were here, and then
Yeah.
we never met in person, so I saw you down there, standing up there by that box, and I was like, I think that is Weston.
Yep, it is. Last minute trip, I decided Monday. I was like, screw it, I'm going.
But where do you live?
I'm Texas.
Oh man, that's a haul.
I flew-
Yes, it looks pretty. Got it. Hey, nice shot. 50 cal clay. Hey, sir. I saw your stuff over here earlier, but you weren't around it. Good to see you, man. You big sweetie. You big sweet. Alright, I banded this up with some .5 simple shot. I already had a bag of them made up from Hocking Hills and threw one of them on here. I'm going to take some shots at those knockdowns. Wanted to mention though, we did have a great time at Hocking Hills, and Hopper and Samantha, who gave me this, Samantha tied with me. I believe we tied for 38th with one other person, something around there. Wasn't as high as I would want it to have been, but I only compete against myself. In the past, I've been in the mid 20s. I think is as high as I've made it in a tournament, and usually down around the 25 to 30 range somewhere. But the first half of this tournament I shot with this 80 that I had been wanting to try out. I've been shooting narrower forks for a little bit, if you follow me, you know, and I don't get to take those long shots that you get to take at the tournament on the woods course. Sometimes, you know, here I don't get to take those very often, so wanted to play with this. I shot the first half of the woods course with this for scoring, and didn't do great, so I switched to a 90 the second half. Not this one because I didn't have it, but switched to a 90, did a little better. So I got what I got, and I'm happy with it. I was competing against myself. I had a great time. So don't let scores intimidate you or placings if you're thinking about coming to a tournament. Just come and have a good time with the rest of us. I did. I used it as a learning experience. I learned that I'm not quite as advanced with the narrower forks, it's hard for me to say, as I thought I was. But it was a learning experience for me, and it was a lot of fun. Now I'm going to try to hit some knockdowns with this. But congratulations to Samantha and everybody else who went and gave it a try. It's a lot of fun. Going just a little to the right of it. Went a little too far in that time. I was trying to go not so far right, and I went too far left. Got my hand. It's all right. It ain't bleeding that bad. I think I'll throw a can on the ground, see if I can hit one of them. Yeah, I can hit one of them. All right, I think I'm gonna go in and put a bandage on just because I don't want to get blood all over my pants and stuff. Thought I'd show you guys before I did clean it up though. I just grazed myself. Not that bad. All right, fresh as a daisy. Nah, I'm fine. It was just a little flesh wound. It's one of those that doesn't really even hurt. It's just kind of a very annoying spot to put a bandage on, and it was bleeding all over the place. But I'm going to go ahead and drink a little bit more because this is fun, regardless. You guys, I forgot almost, kind of, that I put these targets up on the trees down here. I walked over here to that can and I saw them and I was like, oh yeah. So let's see. Well, there's no kids out here because there have been neighborhood kids out here playing football and stuff, and I don't want to. I mean, I'm happy to see that anytime they're not inside playing Grand Theft Auto or outside playing Grand Theft Auto. I go for the bottom. Didn't say it was gonna hit the bottom one. Got him! I have no idea why I did that. Let that car distracted me. Alright. Got it. Again. So I haven't started my allergy therapy yet, as you may be able to tell. Oh, I'm starting to bleed through my bandage. Later tonight, and actually in about an hour and a half, I'm going to be chatting with some folks that were at the Hocking Hills tournament, and so that should be a good time. So I am going to have to cut this a little bit short. It's not because I'm injured. I don't even care. A little bit though, but I'm going to go inside and start getting ready for that. And so be sure to look for that, because we'll be posting that chat soon, our memories and sharing our loot and all that stuff. So I do want to thank you guys for joining me this evening. You got to see me hurt myself, if nothing else. That's got to be the price of free admission worth it or something. Don't forget to go down and hit subscribe, because that's worth it too. That's a bargain. Doesn't cost a thing. And give me a like, all that good stuff, because it does wonders for my self-esteem. And anyway, I'm gonna go inside, get ready for tonight. Watch for that video. Thanks for joining me, my friends. Thank you, Hopper and Samantha. Beautiful work, Tim. See you guys.